Hello everyone. Have a nice day. Dear friends, in today's video, we will explore together an extremely effective method of propagating roses. Using very familiar, cheap materials, but bringing results that will surprise everyone. Let's choose a rose branch that is really healthy, free of pests and diseases, and has a moderate age. After choosing, cut off all the leaves and thorns on the branch to limit water evaporation, while reducing the risk of bacteria and mold sticking to the wound. Next, cut the branch short, leaving only about 15 to 20 centimeters long. Just enough to provide nutrients for the base in the early stages. This is the fundamental step that determines the success of the entire cutting process. After washing about 10 grams of fresh ginger, you cut it into small pieces or crush it and put it in a clean cup. Ginger contains many natural antibacterial compounds such as gingerol and sugol, which can inhibit fungi and bacteria that cause root rot. Not only that, ginger also stimulates fluid circulation in the branch, helping young shoots to develop easily. Along with ginger is aloe vera, a very useful natural ingredient. You take a piece of aloe vera about 15 centimeters long. Peel off the green outer layer to collect the white flesh. Then cut it into small pieces and put it together with the ginger. Aloe vera contains many minerals, B vitamins, and especially polysaccharide mucus, which has the effect of moisturizing, soothing cuts and stimulating the formation of scar tissue at the tip of the branch, hereby promoting the rooting process. Then, add 0.5 liters of clean water. Stir well and soak the rose branch for about 30 minutes. This is an extremely important step, helping the branch absorb natural nutrients, while creating a protective layer before putting it into the environment. Next, prepare a glass jar and a piece of foam. Cut the foam so that it fits snugly into the mouth of the glass jar. Using foam has two effects. First, it helps to fix the branch so that it does not shake during the process. Second, it limits evaporation and keeps the environment in the jar stable. Then use a stick to make a small hole in the middle, enough to fit the rose branch. The next ingredient is potatoes. Potatoes seem to be just for food, but in fact they are a miracle drug in plant breeding. Prepare about 15 grams of potatoes. Cut them into small pieces and put them in a blender. Potatoes contain high levels of starch and many vitamins such as B1, B6, and minerals potassium and phosphorus. These nutrients not only provide energy for the branches in the early stages, but also stimulate the growth of new roots. In particular, the starch in potatoes also acts as a reserve nutrient, nourishing young roots when they are just formed. Then add 0.5 liters of water and stir well. Filter out the pulp, keeping only the solution. After soaking the rose branches for enough time in the ginger, aloe vera solution, you take the branches out. Filter out the pulp to collect a clear solution. Continue mixing with the prepared potato solution. This combination creates a nutrient-rich environment that is both antibacterial and moisturizing, and provides energy to the branches. Pour the solution you just obtained almost full into the glass jar. Place the sponge on the mouth of the jar and then insert the rose branch into the middle hole, so that the stem is deeply immersed in the solution. This method both keeps the branch in constant contact with the nutrient solution and prevents oxidation at the cut. Finally, use a plastic bag or transparent plastic cup to cover the mouth of the jar to keep it moist. Then place the jar in a cool place, away from harsh sunlight or direct wind. The results after 10 days will definitely surprise you. The rose branch begins to grow healthy, green shoots. And at the same time, many new white, plump and strong roots appear at the base. This is a clear sign of success, proving that this method is completely feasible. At this point, you can gently plant the branch in a pot with a well-drained substrate. Usually coconut fiber mixed with rice husk ash or perlite to ensure sustainable root development. So we have just completed a simple, safe, and extremely effective rose propagation process together. With just familiar ingredients in the kitchen, you can create a natural cutting environment, helping roses to root quickly without the need for chemicals. If you find this method useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to follow more rose care tips. See you in the next videos, where we will explore many great tips to turn your small garden into a brilliant flower paradise.